in a summer full of atomic bombs being dropped, patriarchy being explored, bad summer movies, Ezra Miller, I just like, you know what? I wanted a movie that made me laugh. And luckily, I'm going to be talking about a movie that made me laugh. I saw it at Sundance earlier this year, got to revisit it. It is Molly Gordon's film Theater Camp, directed by Molly Gordon and Nick Lieberman. We'll be talking about this film right here on the Beniverse Movie channel. My name is Ben Friedman, film critic, and today I am talking about the film Theater Camp, which stars Molly Gordon as Rebecca, Ben Platt as the love interest Amos, and Jimmy Tatro as Troy, a crypto bro son forced to run a summer camp for musical theater kids. So essentially what the plot of Theater Camp is Theater Camp, after the beloved founder of a scrappy theater camp in upstate New York falls into a coma, the eccentric staff must band together with her clueless crypto bro son to keep the camp afloat. This film was a film that I had heard a lot about at Sundance. I saw it the last day I was at the Sundance Film Festival virtually, and I was excited going into this film just due to the positive response that I was hearing from it. Now, it had one huge factor that I was worried about, and that's Ben Platt, an actor that I generally do not like. I'll have to give Ben Platt credit. I thought he was good in this film, and I thought this film was really delightful. Theater Camp was a real joy to discover and to watch, and it's also a movie that just like, I was a little worried going into this that it was kind of going to be a satire of musical theater and making fun of the kids. This movie's not that. It is a love letter to theater camp. It is a love letter to just adolescence, childhood. It is a movie about coming of age, of just kind of banding together. This was a story that really reminded me of Richard Linklater's School of Rock. Off-kilter, kind of crazy, wild adults in charge of children, and the art that they make together and the bonds that they have and just the joy of that and the joy of creating, the joy of making something special. That's what Theater Camp focuses on, and that's what it focuses in on well. The standout performance of this film is Jimmy Tatro as Troy. He plays the eccentric crypto bro son in this movie. This is a knockout performance comedically. I could not believe what Jimmy Tatro achieved in this film. His role as Troy was absolutely hysterical. He has 10 to 15 legitimately funny laugh lines in this movie that had me howling. His performance is so out there. It's so wild. It's so stupid. And it's a performance that, you know, crypto bro, like it was just like such an easy joke. And if you just like, it could have felt really lazy, but the joke never feels lazy. It felt like they kept finding new ways to kind of just make this Troy character douchey but lovable in a way where you're just like, it's just Troy, like doing Troy stuff. Like that was really the benefit. He felt like a real person, and he felt like he was available of just change and growth. And in this movie, it really worked. It really did remind me. I made the comparison earlier. It did give shades of that Jack Black performance in School of Rock. I bet you anything, School of Rock was definitely an influence in making Theater Camp. This movie has a lot of child performers who are all doing really wonderful work. I found this film entirely delightful. I thought it was just such a love letter to theater camp, to growing up, to just, you know, being away for the summer and just being with your friends and what that means, and just all having a shared experience together that is more meaningful than anything else in the world, especially when you're that age. It really does capture the adolescence, the joyousness of childhood and the childhood summers away from school. Molly Gordon, who directed, wrote, and stars in this film, she plays Rebecca. She's kind of the lead counselor in this film, gives a really wonderful dramatic performance. She is able to really provide a lot of the heart of this movie, paired with Ben Platt as Amos. They're going through their own kind of love situation at this point, some of the difficulties of that, and it all just wraps together in a really sweet, really moving, and extremely funny picture of just growing up. It's such a great movie that I cannot recommend enough. People will see this film, and I hope they see this film. I can't wait for people to discover this film, because this is one of those films in a few years we're all going to be talking about. We're going to be like, how special was Theater Camp? This is a huge recommendation for me. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars to this charming indie comedy theater camp. Anyway, y'all, my name is Ben Friedman here from the Beniverse Movie Channel. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Thank you all for watching this video. Take care and bye-bye.